starting now with the Saturday games. First, the Kansas City Chiefs, who have won now 11 straight games following their playoff victory over the Houston Texans on Saturday. Will play the New England Patriots, who are 12-4. They were the second overall seed. They had the bye week, so they did not play. The injuries for the visiting Chiefs. All listed as questionable: Jeremy Maclin, the wide receiver; Spencer Ware, the running back; Albert Wilson, the wide receiver. For the New England Patriots, Rob Ninkovich is probable. He's a defensive end. Julian Edelman, wide receiver, questionable. Chandler Jones, defensive end, questionable. Tom Brady, quarterback, is probable, and Rob Gronkowski, the tight end, is questionable. So a lot is going to be determined by who plays and who does not play. A lot of talk about Gronkowski and Edelman coming back from that injury for the Patriots. He's still listed as questionable, so there's no guarantees. Today is Friday, though, so you would assume that he is truly up in the air because he would have a definitive answer one way or another. I don't expect Jeremy Maclin to be able to play based on the injury that I saw last week, but he is listed as questionable, so there is a chance. Now, I've gone against Kansas City basically about every time while they've been in this winning streak, and I don't know if I can do it again. Of course, once I pick them, they're probably going to lose, so I'm sure the people in Kansas City are hoping that I do not pick the Chiefs to win this game, but I am going to do it because New England, of course, we've seen, yes, they are successful. They are a great franchise. They have won Super Bowls, but we have seen times, I remember a few times against the Ravens, they've just lost these playoff games. The Ravens once, the Jets did another time. Sometimes they just lose to a hot team, and I think that's going to be the case in this situation, especially off the Super Bowl. And New England did not finish the year well. Alex Smith keeps the ball out of Tom Brady's hands long enough and makes enough plays, and the secondary, led by Marcus Peters for the Chiefs, gets the job done. I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs in a relatively low-scoring game. I like it to be 17-14. Maybe a little bit more high-scoring than that, but I don't expect it to be, so I'm going with 17-14, but don't be surprised if it may be in the 23-20 range. I'm just a bit on the conservative side with this one. And then up next, the Green Bay Packers. They are traveling to Arizona to play the Cardinals. The Cardinals were the team with the bye week. They were the second overall seed in the NFC. The injuries first for the Packers. Andrew Quarles, the tight end, is questionable. Devontae Adams, wide receiver, is out. Sam Shields, cornerback, questionable. Richard Rodgers, tight end, and Eddie Lacy, running back, are probable. For the Cardinals, Chris Johnson is still on injury reserve. He is not back in time for the playoffs, and Carson Palmer is probable. Now, people really like Arizona. They're a good team. I'm probably not as high on Arizona as everyone else is, and I may be a bit foolish in that regard. Green Bay did not finish the regular year well. They got off to a slow start against the Washington Redskins before blowing them out, basically from the second half on, and they looked really good towards the end. So have they done enough to right the ship and figure out where they need to go from here? I don't think that it's going to be as far, the gap of victory is going to be as far as people may expect for Arizona. I do think Arizona is going to win this game, but Green Bay does have Aaron Rodgers. They did figure out some things last week against the Redskins, so I expect it to be a bit closer than many would expect. I am taking the Arizona Cardinals. High-scoring affair. I like it to be 31-27, but expect Carson Palmer to have to win this game late, and you're really going to see if he's the MVP that I picked him to be, if he's ready to lead a team to a championship. If you remember, Carson Palmer has never won a playoff game, I don't believe, because he never won any with Cincinnati, and he wasn't even playing last year, and they didn't win a playoff game as is. So it's going to be a task for Carson Palmer. Let's see if he's ready to be a champion, and this game will tell you a lot, because I think they're going to need Carson Palmer to have to play well. All right.